Good afternoon. Right, carrying on with my pond for Roxy's Journal of Stitchery. If you hear a cat meowing in the background, just ignore it. She's got new food and she's being super fussy and refusing to touch it. I wouldn't mind, but it's really posh. Shush. Right, I've gone ahead because there was an awful lot of running stitches. I can just see them in the stepping stone bridge there. Yeah, so I just got ahead and done those. I did chain stitch around the edge in this variegated, anchor colour 1355. It's a really nice variegated. So I just went around the edge with chain stitch. If you're even seeing this. What else did I do? A couple of lazy daisies. I've done a bit of ribbon embroidery. I've got some more to do. So I'm just sort of making long leaves and things. I don't really know what to do, I'll be honest with you. I want to do bulrushes up here. I definitely want to put some fish in, but I'll need to research on how to embroider fish. I'm not quite sure. It's probably really simple. I'm kind of liking leaving these loose. I suppose they could do with a bit of stitching down, but I kind of like it as it is, I'll be honest with you. So we're going to do some bulrushes. I've threaded up some more of the I think it's the 5mm silk ribbon. Let me just check that. It comes in millimeters. I don't think it comes in, nope, 3mm. I don't know what colour it is because I just bought a whole wodge. Let me just show you quickly. Oh, hang on. It's all the way down to the floor. Where did I get them from? Crafty Ribbons here in the UK, so I'll try and keep the... I've got this kit, I clean forgot I'd ordered this. So when I went in my little box of silky bits, I found it. So I must get on and do that. Anyway, yeah, so I just went through my silk ribbons and just pulled out a nice sort of darkish green. So I don't use these enough, so I really must start using them. It's one of those sort of like, I'll keep it just, you know, just in case. Oh, that's a covered ice cream box, by the way, in case you're wondering. I don't know if I did that one. I don't think I did a video on that, but anyway. Oh, crikey, I'm so sorry. That's not good. I've had such a busy morning. I had this, let me say while I'm chattering. My kitchen has been bugging me. You know, it gets to the point where you're like, I really need to organise. Why isn't this going through? Organise some storage. It was just a mess, and I had made like a larder in the downstairs. I've got a big understairs cupboard downstairs, but that was driving me cuckoo because it's probably me just being lazy, but I was always in and out of that door, and it faces my front door, and I'm a bit naughty for just coming in, dumping bags basically in front of that door that leads to the larder. So it's like you have to move all that, and then so I had a good long thinking session one night out in my kitchen. So I just moved it all round basically. So the larder is no longer under the stairs. It is back in the kitchen, which is kind of... And the other thing was I kept forgetting to check my larder. Yes, more pasta sauces came in the house. Now, I told you to tell me off if I got some. If I got more. I'm trying to work out how to do this. I know there's a way that you can do like a broken leaf, as it were. Yeah, so anyway, I've reorganised it. It's all sorted now, so if I do it there, it's just going to where's my ribbon embroidery book? Oh, One moment, please. Sorry, talk amongst yourselves for a sec. I don't know where my ribbon one is, but I think there were some ribbon ones in here. This is the Foolproof Flower Embroidery by Jennifer Clouston. It was gifted to me, which was amazing. Thank you very much. Was it Paula? I think it was Paula. I can't remember. I'm so sorry if it wasn't Paula. Sorry. And I know that's irritating. In here somewhere is a load of ribbon embroidery. Bear with me. You can see I've been through it. Some lovely stitches in here. Right, come on, stop procrastinating. Right, so I just want like a... Should have done this before you put the film on, Susie. I know. I know. And there isn't the one I want. Right, I tell you what, let's not just be... let's stop procrastinating and just do some... Although that worked out all right, didn't it? Right. Oh, discombobulated. I know. What's new? Welcome if you're new here, by the way. I keep forgetting to say it, and you are very, very welcome. I know the lovely Annie has recently joined me because she messaged to say she had, so that's my shopping enabler. Honestly, terrible mudge. I don't take much enabling, I'll be honest with you. If it's pretty and it's shiny, I'm all over it. So don't feel bad if you shopping enable me. I bought some more of the variegated threads today because you know, these ones in the ball, because oh, what was her name? Kooky Creatures, I can't remember, there's something in the middle. Crazy Kooky Creatures, it's all K's. She was stitching with a lovely variegated, I don't know if it was in the ball or if it was in the skein, thread, and I thought, oh yeah, those colours were absolutely beautiful, so I think that'll do. Yeah, so I only bought 2. That's very good. They didn't have any on Amazon, unfortunately. And I know you're not supposed to knot this, but it's a really thin silk, so I'm just doing it. Yeah, so that and the yowza, the string quilting that I've now totally addicted to. I'll do a separate video. I don't want to put it on Rachel's. Right, what you do? Where else shall we have some? I've got some there. I might do some more will I? Yeah, I might do some bulrushes here actually. So let's put in. I love bulrushes. I know you don't have them in a domestic pond, but we're having bulrushes, all right? It's as simple as. No arguing. I know you don't usually do a knot at the end either. Don't tell me off if you're a silk embroiderer, because I know. I've just put up the video, I don't know if you watched it, of doing this. I just want to show you, but that hasn't altered that velvet at all, the Inktense pencils. I've just literally released the video, so if you're interested in what the egg is she on about, yeah, but you can just see, I don't know if you can see, the velvet is still moving, so it's not stiffened it up. It's blinking marvellous. Oh, and I went round it with a black pen, that's new, and same with that, went round it, sort of highlighted it. Anyway, yeah, so that was fun. Got reminded I had those. the trouble, isn't it? You end up with so much stuff in your stash that you do forget what you have. And you can have too much stuff, and I think I might be there. Although, having said that, there's new stuff coming in. Why are you sitting out there, cat? Honestly, she is a moody, mardy mare at the moment. This cat food, I mean, it smells delicious. Even I like the smell of it. Because the other stuff she had, I was a bit like, you know. And it wasn't the cheap stuff, it was the Felix. But this is the Harrington's posh cat food. Oh, will she touch it? No. Who's got 40 pouches of that? Oh, that'll be me. I don't know what I'm doing here, by the way. I'm just sort of playing around with stuff. Yeah, so she's going to like it because I keep giving it to next door's cat. if she doesn't eat it, next door's cat gets it because that, luckily for her, her cat will eat anything. So, mine, not so much. Hey, Madam Mackerel. She's sitting up on the windowsill like, I'm so starved. Nobody in this house loves me. Anyway, that was a lot of chatting. I'm sorry. That'll do. I'll just do that. That'll do. Those scissors from Your Creative Studio are quite nice actually. I've kind of got used to them now. It's a bit nice. So I just leave them here. They've never sent me another box, so maybe I didn't do a very good review on it. Who knows? You do have to use a chenille needle for the silk ribbons. In case you've never used them before. Now I've got this, I don't know what number this is. It's lost its ticket. It's due for. So I don't want that. I might start with that because I'm going to do them in bullion knots. So I'm going to start with the darker gold. I keep all these bits, so I've used this recently and I'm looking around me to remind myself what I used it on. What did I use it on? Oh, on here, on the steps. Duh. Right, needle. Here it comes. No, you do no. No, 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 no. Mackerel. Mackerel. You do no. I am not. Oh, see what I have to work with. Can you get down, Bubs, please? Can you get down? Do not sit on it. That nearly stabbed me. No, not the phone. No, 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 no. No. Right, go. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, it's all about her. All the time. Can you get down, please? Mackerel. You can tell she's angry. She's swishing her tail. I hope you haven't got a view of her bottom. I'm sorry if you have. Here we go. I'm not going to feed you anything else. You have got to eat that new food. I'm sorry. And if you're hungry, you will. Because if I go... Oi. Oh, she's got a paintbrush. Because if I go out for the day, for example, come back, she will have eaten that. She is just being stubborn. She's now looking to cause absolute chaos. What are you doing? If you live with a cat, you know my pain. Are we going? No, we're going on the other. What are you doing? Because you're about to drag all my threads down. Keep going. Don't stop. Go on, keep going. The pressure. The pressure. You need to start where you want to go to, don't you? This. This is what she does. I think cats are the most obstinate things in the planet, on the planet, aren't they? Now she's sitting on my sewing machine. It's a very pale one. Oh, should I put the milliner's needle on? I don't feel like I've done hardly any crafting this week, but having said that, I have been crafting in the evenings, just chilling out, and I've completely spammed that up. Completely forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, and I did stitch all this the other day. When did I do it? Thursday, maybe? I don't know. I can't blinking remember. Right, Bullion Knot, what are you doing? Thank you. It's the stress you cause me, animal. We're now bird watching. When I emptied all the cupboards out. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'll go the other way. She was in every cupboard. She had to inspect every single one. She's a nutter. I know this is upside down, but that's fine. Because I'm a Wally. What am I doing? What am I doing? Can somebody tell me, please? Oh, I've got some mad confessions. I'm going to confess because I seriously think I'm losing the plot most of the time nowadays. But I went and did my weekly shop in Tesco's. It's a supermarket here in the UK, if you're not in the UK. Anyway, and the first bit, I was just shopping, basically wandering around like you do. And our Tesco's is they're doing a lot of refurbishing, basically, so it's absolute chaos and nothing is where it used to be. And oh, I've done it again. Okay. Yeah, so anyway, there was this member of staff putting milk away, and this bloke was stood near her, near the bit where they're doing some work. Three. I don't know why I'm counting. And anyway, I thought he said something about pasta because there was a sign on there was like one of those red barriers, you know, to stop you walking through, and there was a sign there that said pasta's now on aisle whatever it was. So I could have sworn he said something about pasta. So the woman that was putting milk away, she said to him, "Sorry, what?" And he went, "No, it's okay, don't worry." So, and she wandered off. So I thought, oh, okay. So anyway, he was still stood there. So I said to him, "If you're after pasta," I said, "the sign there tells you where to go." So he wandered up to me and he went, "No, I'm with the building firm. I'm looking for a plasterer." Yeah, I just walked away quickly. I said to him, "I'm so sorry, it's my hearing." He said, "It's fine." "Oh, see, you're doing it again. You're not concentrating." Yeah, he just laughed. I laughed and I just went purple and just walked away and just carried on with my shopping. What was the other? Honestly, I shouldn't have gone out. It was Thursday. Oh, the other faux pas. Oh, God, honestly, I felt awful. Hang on, let me just do this. They, if you're in the UK, you know what I mean. They've got club card prices on a lot of their stuff at the moment. And what that means is if you're a club card holder, you get stuff at a reduced price. So anyway, they were doing single bell peppers, you know, the big chunky ones, red ones, individually 60p, club card price 35, I think it was. So anyway, because I do the scan as you shop thing, it came up at, when I did it on the scales, it came up at £1.20, as in like normal price. So I thought, oh, I'm not having that. So I said to the woman at the checkout bit, and she said, oh, don't worry. She said, we'll sort it out when you've done your shopping. And I went, fine, okay. So did all my shopping, went back to the scan out bit. So she said, oh, yeah, your peppers, yep. She said, come over here and I'll sort them out for you. So anyway, I scanned the thingy, and she said, oh, she's scrolling on the screen. She said, I can't find the peppers on your checkout screen. And I went, oh dear Lord, I hadn't scanned them because there was a query on the price. I hadn't scanned. I felt awful. I said to her, right, stay there. We're checking that I've got everything else on there. I said, because I really, really shouldn't be out in public today. She laughed. She was like, yeah, we all have days like that. So anyway, we checked the trolley and I went, right, everything's on there. Oh my lordy. Talk about make a plonker out of yourself. Yeah, I can do it. I need to put in some stems. Anyway, I'm too much nattering going on. Did I even ask how you all are? I hope you all had a good week. I clearly haven't. Oh, she's gone now, so that's good. I'll do. Yeah. I don't know what. I have weeks like that. It's so stressful at work at the moment because this new flipping system we've got coming. We're all struggling. Everybody's struggling. It's doing me head in. I'm too old. I need to retire. It's as simple as. So, yeah. You do get to a certain state, don't you? You get to a certain age and you're like, yeah. I guess if you're doing your vocation, like something, you know, if you're a doctor or a nurse or something where you can carry on, you probably would want to, but not in my admin role. No. Soon. I keep hoping anyway. Right, let's do some. We will do some stem stitch. I prefer these perlés to the ones in the skein. I don't know why. I know you can't split them, but I just prefer these. I find them less hassle to work with. I suppose the skeins, if you're doing detailed, delicate work, you have to use that, but I'm not that enamoured of my bulrushes, I'll be honest with you. What I might do is double up the thread. That might be what it needs. I must work out when this ends actually, because I think I'm going to do it all in one piece. I don't think I'm going to have to join a bit because I've not been doing excuse me, massive. I think this is the biggest one I've done. Maybe the shed was biggest actually, and that bit with the flowers. Yeah, the shed was quite big, wasn't it? But anyway, whatever. There was something else I've got to confess to you, and I can't remember what it was. That's typical. No, it's gone. Don't know. I have been walked to death by my kids, incidentally. So I've been tired. Could be a lot of it. Staining screen, sorry, I'm dragging it to me. I apologise. I'm going to get back to doing a bit of junk journaling. I haven't done paper crafts for ages. It's been all about sewing at the moment. So I think I'm going to get back to that. Because I feel the need. You know? Have I got anything here that I can use? Nope. Something a little bit paler. It's quite gold, isn't it? That's the trouble. We'll give it a go and see what we can do. Do a couple of more. Will you stay still? Thank you. Do a couple of more bullion knots. Let's chop you about there. I know it seems like a waste, but I want to try and get that colour against the grey. Excuse me, against the grey there. Is that going to show up? Yeah. Where the dark brown just sort of disappears. How many more weeks have we got left of this? Do you know? I'm sort of like, I know somebody. Right, come on, behave. Somebody did tell me when it ends. Was it May? January, February, March, April, May. No, it's only 5. I thought she said we were going for 6 months, but I could be wrong. Sorry. Let me get this out of the bright light and I might be able to see what I'm doing. Right, now start here. I was going to try 2 together, wasn't I? That didn't work, did it? I didn't do it. I didn't change the needle either. Oh, the draw for the 3K giveaway will be done tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow, the end of the month, isn't it? I said I'd give it the end of the month, so really, yeah, because I know there's a couple of people that have said, oh, you know, just put in my name in the hat sort of thing, so yeah, fine. I shall video it. I'm hoping that the random comment picker, I'm pretty sure I saw a section there where you can fill in particular to search for the words stitching or junk journaling. So I'm hoping it will do that, because I know there was a couple of people commented, but they didn't have, you know, they didn't sort of say that they wanted to enter the draw. So I'm hoping it will separate those out, because if they didn't want to win then their name comes up, it'll be like, I didn't want to win, oh dear, sorry. So I guess they can always say no thank you, and I can draw it again. What's gone wrong here? Oh dear, it's not a good one. I'd be very naughty and scoot right across here. I had more luck doing them upside down, strangely. Yeah, so I'll do that tomorrow. Today is Saturday, isn't it? I think it is. Sorry, just wiggled you. Yeah, I don't know why I always have a better result doing them upside down. If you are meant to go the other way, doesn't matter. As long as you get the same end result, what the heck does it matter? It doesn't at all. Right, okay, this needs to brighten up, so let's just do some. I have got these little, do you remember these? I might put some of those around. I've also got these fabricy ones. I might put some of those on, just cheat a little bit. I have done quite a lot of stitching on this one in particular, actually. So let's have a look. Let's have a look what we can do. Got quite a fine specimens of aught bits in here. I need to get a little jar, actually. Right. Now they do show up, actually. That's all right. This I think I'll just leave that as a leafy plant at the side of the pond. I might put in some. I think that's enough bulrushes. It's just reeds, that's what they are. There you go. Don't know what to put on that, to be honest. I think I might just be tempted just to sort of stitch right around the outside of this and make it do. I don't know what else to do. They look quite nice, don't they? I can't remember what I used to have around my pond. I used to have irises in the middle, but I haven't really got room here. I'll say I definitely want to do some little fish, but I can't think how to do them. I don't know if I like them. I don't think I've got any fish buttons. I don't think I have. Definitely not small enough. How tiny is that? I mean, that's ridiculous. But handy, strangely enough. I don't like them. Right, they're not going on. Right, I'm going to stop being lazy. What have I got in here? What have I got in here? These white roses, they don't look right. Daisies? No. and they're all huge. Got some more of those. They're not quite right there. Right, okay. So stop procrastinating. You are procrastinating. Let's do... Do you know, I don't know what to do. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Let me get my book. Some little flowers. I suppose French knots might be the thing. Sorry, is that really glary? Sorry if it is. That's all bullion knots. I don't, yeah, I just don't. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I need something that will sort of look in keeping. Suppose I could. Oh, hang on, I've just had a thought. I may do. Don't really want to do yellow, strangely, because of those sunflowers up there. I don't think purple. Lilac-y, yeah, they might show up actually. Go away, I'm not feeding you anymore. Go and eat what I've put down for you. I don't know if you can hear her, it's meowing. No, mackerel, you need to start eating what I've put down for you. It's perfectly good cat food. In fact, it's probably too good for you. That's why you're being a fuss monster. Mind you, buy her anything cheap and she just turns her nose up at that completely. No, go and eat what I've put down for you. You're being very naughty. No. Add it on 3 times then. Come on. It's the light. I can't see because of the light. It's gone now. Right, so what I'm thinking is a French knotty type thing. I'll get it to go through the felt, thank you. Let them stay quite big. Just to add a little pop of colour. Stay. Let's just do one wrap and see if I can get that to... stay a little bit bigger. That's better, much better. I shall give you a close-up, don't worry. I don't want to pull that tight, no. Alright, just one wrap. Whoop. I'm not looking for perfection, I'm looking for mass, if that makes any sense. I know it's an odd amount, don't worry. An even amount rather. Don't pull it tight, Susan. Don't pull it tight. Sorry, I'm clattering. Put it on there. My felt mat has got stuff on it, so I can't grab that, I'm afraid. I'm sorry, I will stop dropping things on the glass, because I know that is super irritating. Oh. I nearly booked on I don't know if you know the company Indigo Blue. I love them, and they are doing, they call them their dirty weekends, where you get very messy with paint and stuff, and there's one in Exeter in November. I'm so tempted, but it's a lot of money. Well, it's £200, so but you know, it's 2 days, so it's £100 a day, and you get all your stuff and that. But I'm just like, not at the moment. My biggest worry is coming up is getting the car through the MOT. So, and I've got a funny feeling it's going to need new suspension at the rear, so I need to get a new one. But you know what it is? It's the old devil called money. It's not like buying a ball of pearly cotton. It's, you know, thousands of pounds. My daughter's just, my youngest, she's just bought a new car, and it's like, I mean, it's beautiful, don't get me wrong, it's a lovely car, but it was the same as a deposit on a house, for goodness sake, you know, there's that kind of craziness going on. But they can afford it. They twin incomes, no kids, Twinkies, and 2 nice twin incomes as well, so yeah, it's just little old me. What's going on here? Can't be having that. Whoa, drop the needle. Oh no. Right, gotcha. Yes, we've got a nice walk planned for tomorrow morning, first thing. And then next weekend is my youngest's, which is scary. Oh, what am I doing? It's my youngest's 30th birthday. I said to her, it can't be 30 years ago. She went, Mother, it sadly is. I was like, oh my lord. She said, how are you going to feel in August when it's Kathy's, my eldest, birthday, when she's 40? And I went, don't. No, I'm in denial. It can't be 40 years ago that I had her. simply isn't right. That does not compute. Yeah. She's like, oh, I really want to do something special for my 40th. And I went, well, what? And she went, oh, I don't know. I went, well, you're not going to get much done if you don't know what you'd like to do. Come on. The youngest has got all of her mates taking her. We're having to celebrate it because she's on the 10th, but we're having to celebrate it next weekend because her mates have booked a you can tell they've not got any children, all of them. They've booked a cabin somewhere, and I can't remember where she said. It's not far, and they're just going to have like a, you know, you can imagine a fun weekend, shall we say, of celebrations and stuff. She doesn't want children, and I said to her, that is absolutely your right to say that you don't want children. I would never tell anyone to have children. They are hard work, and you've got to be maternal, and she really isn't. So I said it's sensible. It's sensible to know yourself like that at that age. So never know. The biological clock might tick, and she might decide when she's later on that she wants one. But I think if she does, it'll only ever be one. The other two are quite happy with one, so that's fine. I had no interest in babies or dolls or, you know, I would much rather be out with my brothers doing the motorbikes. I was a real tomboy. I'd be under the car bonnets with me dad because my dad was a mechanic. So I'd be out there in the old days redoing the valves with him and the engine. I used to love doing that. Things we do. I was never more happy when I was muddy and oily and and now look at me. Good grief. If you'd have said to me, gosh, what are we looking at, 50 years ago? No. Yeah, 50 years ago. Yeah. I'd have said, no. That ain't going to be me in the future. Sitting, sewing. Girly stuff. Good grief. No. Oh, how we change. Mind you, I'm still not very girly. I'm going to see how long we've been going. I've been waffling away in your ears. It could be hours. I don't think it is, but let's have a quick look. I'll say 47 minutes. Stay there. You're not going anywhere yet. Right. I need to catch those down at some point. Yeah. Never ever girly. See, now I've done some there. I need to do them elsewhere, don't I? I haven't watched any of Rachel for ages. It's because I've not been junk journaling. But we shall put that right. Because I have got one set over there which has been needing finishing. Needing finishing. Yes, that's the word. Yeah. So I think I'll take a break from the stitching for a bit, or not, you know, not do it monogamously. I had a funny thing the other day. My house is just off of a public footpath, basically, and anyway, I looked out the window and there was a dog in my garden. I'm like, whose is that? So I went running out there because the cat was out there. So I ran out and shut the gate because my neighbour had left the side gate open. So I ran out there and shut the gate, and these two women were stood having a natter. And I said, oh, sorry, I'm just shutting the gate because the cat's out. I said, and your dog was sniffing in the garden. She went, oh, sorry about that. And anyway, she looked at me and she went, is that you, Sue? And I went, yeah. And it was a lady that used to live down the road from me when I lived in the village before, in the house when I was married. And she said, God, you haven't changed at all. I said, really? I said, a fat or older? She said, no. She said, you're still as bubbly. I was like, oh, thank you. Anyway, she was stood at the side here because she was talking to this other lady and they just finished a crochet group. And I said to her, I didn't know there was one. She went, yeah, we have it in the pub down the road here. So happy days. So I said, oh, great. I said, that sounds lovely. She said, do you want to come? And I went, oh, here we go. Yes, keep going. So I said, that's all lovely. Yeah, that'd be great. I said, when is it? And she said, oh, it's Tuesday afternoons. And I went, darn, I work every Tuesday, guaranteed. So I said, oh, well, perhaps when I can retire, are you going to move? Because you really are. No, no, you're not having those. They are not a ball for the cat. Mackerel, what are you doing? You're normally asleep when I'm filming. Yeah, so that was lovely. It was really nice seeing her, but yeah, a bit of a bummer about the day, unfortunately. But if I just ignore her, she might clear off. But yeah, that was nice. And it's funny actually because, gosh, she's known me, well, since Caroline was a baby. And she's 30 now. So because she was doing her, I want to say it was an NVQ in nurseries, I don't know, something to do with children anyway, and she had to have a placement, if you like, where there was a baby and a toddler. So she come up and knocked on the door one day. I was like, oh, hello. She went, I need to ask a favour. It's right, go on then. And basically she said, you know, can I be your nanny for a week? And I was like, I nearly dragged her in by the hair. I said, yeah, fine, yeah, lovely. I said, what does it actually entail? And honestly, my memory's just gone with that. But I think she just sort of did sort of like general looking after the kids. Not, you know, I was still there. So, yeah. So you're the only person I know with a baby and a toddler. Because obviously I had Caroline and Annie. Annie was only... Caroline was born in the May, so Annie was 3 in the August. So, yeah. Yeah, so that's... I mean, we knew each other before that, and I can't remember how we met. She used to live down the road. So maybe I just... Because I just talk to anybody, me. I'm just like my mother, honestly. Yeah, so it might have been like that. Barbara, if you're watching, you have to remind me how we met. Because I'm pretty sure it was we just chatted because we lived on the same estate, didn't we? This is looking better. I'm much happier with it now. I think we'll go for this lighter pink. I'm just going to put 3 of these on, then I'm going to let you go because I've been rambling on in your ears for a while. Yes, that was really nice to catch up with her because it has been a long time. And yeah, her baby is now 32. I said, I just don't know where it goes. She went, no, neither do I. So I cannot see this. There we are. Yeah, so that was nice. And then my other mate, Trudy, who usually comes to the shows with me, she does Chagford Show with me, which I'm not doing this year. I have given my excuses. I think I might go up and see my brother. So I said to her, I'm going to be on holiday. So I've sort of ducked out of it this year. I just haven't had time because I need to make soaps and, you know, I just haven't had time to make anything like that. And for me, it takes, I have to sort of really plan it and get the ingredients in. I've got most of it, but it's just, yeah, it's a faff basically. So and they put the price up of the show as well, which is another reason why I sort of went and I do wonder if things like that are going to suffer with the current economic crisis that's going on at the moment, whether people are going to want to go to, God blimey, you know, country fairs and things. I think they will. I don't think they'll stop socialising, but I don't know. It's just, yeah. I'm going to give it a miss this year. And as I say, my mate Trudy, she usually comes with me to that, and she loves it. And we both do. We have a great time. And I think she's feeling a bit fed up at the moment. So I said to her, right, we're going to make plans now. I said, I'll come and pick you up. And the only day that we both got free, is it the end of May? I think it is, yeah. Ridiculous, because she's only free Mondays and the weekends, and I said, well, I'm not free. I've got to work. Oh, because the first weekend is the May bank holiday, because I think that's when old Prince Charles gets inaugurated, or whatever it is he's getting crowned. Sorry, I'm not much of a royalist. Yeah, so I think that's the first one. And she said her daughter's got to work, so she's got to look after the kids, because we were going to sort of arrange that weekend, that Monday rather. Let me just see where I need to go here. Yeah, so that'd be, perhaps we'll have videos. Monday's out with Trudy, what do you reckon? She'll go mad. She's a fantastic artist. I'm trying to convince her to, well, I'm going to try and convince her, excuse me, to do some videos with me. She'll go, no, I'm not good enough. Yeah, you blinking are. I've no idea what they are. They are just pink things, okay? Yeah, so busy time. So I did an hour about the indigo blue thing, but I was like, that's a lot of money. Although you don't have to pay it till, well, you have to £50 deposit, but no, not at the moment. Let's get that blinking car on the road for another year. Right, okay, I don't want to drag that right across the other side, so let's chop you there. What I'll do is I'll come back and stitch those down with just some ordinary thread. You do waste quite a lot. I always feel anyway, maybe I just do, when you're doing this ribbon embroidery. Mainly because I haven't got a clear plan of what I'm trying to do. That doesn't help. Let's do a pink doodad in the middle here. So, yeah. Yeah, crochet would have been nice, because I can crochet, but I'd like to learn how to do it properly. Although that's, I mean, I can crochet, I'll say properly, but I think it's just watching others. I crochet like a knitter. It's bizarre the way I crochet, because I throw the thread. I'm trying to do the thing where I've got it on the, yeah, I will practice, but I think I need something like that to make me want to take it back up again, because I haven't, I do the odd bit, you know, so nothing, what is going on here? Nothing majorly amazing, so not enough to show you, my lovely people. Anyway, I think I might end it there actually. I might do some more on my own and just put in some leaves here, make them into flowers of something or other. But I think it's taken shape, and I need to sort out how to do some fish. See, I could just do like an orange koi carpy type thing. I'm going to search Tinternet and see if I can find. It might be really good in silk ribbon, but I haven't got an orange. Oh, yes, I have. That'd be better actually, gold. Yeah, I'll see what I can find, and if I can find one, I'll do it, and then I'll point you in the direction of where I found it. If I can find one, there might not be one. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Cat is just driving me mental. I don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do, because she's she's just mackerel. I'll sort that out in a minute. I'm faffing. Right, let me show you what I did. Not an awful lot really. Oh my lordy, an hour. So we've got a couple of bulrushes there. Very nice. And here as well. So yeah, that's all the stitching. I wanted to go sort of make it look like planks, like wood grain, but it wouldn't work. So yeah, so some bulrushes there. Pinky flowers there. I feel like I've been stitching for hours and I've done hardly anything. But never mind. Right, I shall leave you there. I should do a few more flowers, I think, and then yeah, because I think we'll have a new prompt soon, won't we? I'll stitch these all down as well. That might be enough, you know. Yeah, I'll make something out of these and then maybe put some leaves on these and around here. Yeah, that'll do. Right, I hope you enjoyed that anyway. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.